Ever finished a walk? That thing everyone says is the perfect workout, and still felt like your legs were anchors? That deep weariness, as if your body is fighting just to stay upright. You're not imagining it. And honestly, it isn't your fault. For a long time, we've been told that walking is the golden rule for staying healthy as we age. But there's something most experts don't bring up. Deep in your lower leg is a muscle researchers now refer to as your built-in second heart. And if it's dormant, which happens so often, especially past 60, then walking, standing, even keeping your balance, feels harder than it should. Your energy dips, your legs swell, your steadiness slips. But here's what's hopeful. That inner powerhouse isn't missing. It's just asleep. And today, I'll guide you through 3 easy, safe moves to turn it back on, right from home. No special gear, no strain, no gym trip. Stay with me through each one because they layer together. By the end, you won't just feel stronger, you'll feel reconnected from your feet upward. Before we begin, say hello in the comments. Tell us your name and where you're joining from. We're glad you're here. Now, let's begin. Move. 1. Seated heel lifts. Wake up your second heart. Why this quiet move makes all the difference. If your legs feel puffy by the afternoon, or getting up from a chair sometimes feels unsteady, this first step could change things. Because tucked inside your lower legs is a hidden driver. It's a muscle most never think about, the soleus. It might not look impressive, but its job is vital. In fact, heart specialists and scientists now call the soleus your second heart. Why? Each time it tightens, it pushes blood from your legs back toward your heart, defying gravity, easing swelling, and improving circulation. After 60, when blood flow naturally slows and muscles lose some tone, this pump often goes quiet. Walking alone only nudges this muscle lightly. Today, we're going to truly wake it up, safely from your chair. This move isn't intense. You won't break a sweat. But it will turn on a link between your legs, your brain, and your energy, in a way ordinary walking or stretching doesn't. And best of all, this is where steadiness begins. If you want to feel more sure on your feet, we start right here, together. How to do it? Just 2 minutes. Sit upright in a solid chair, feet flat, knees bent at 90 degrees. Rest your palms gently on your knees, or hold 2 small water bottles for light resistance. Keep the front of your feet pressed down. Slowly raise both heels as high as is comfortable. Feel the tension in the back of your lower legs. Hold at the top for 1 to 2 seconds. Lower your heels back down slowly. Don't let them drop. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Once or twice a day is perfect. This small, deliberate motion activates the soleus and reminds it of its real purpose: circulating blood, aiding balance, and energizing everything below your waist. Why it matters. Every lift is a message. You're telling your nervous system, this muscle is important. Wake up and help me. As blood flow improves, many notice less leg heaviness, less swelling around the ankles, more energy through the day, and a firmer connection to the ground when walking. This isn't just exercise. It's reclaiming a strength you didn't realize was still there. And it starts with this quiet, consistent, focused movement, a note of care. This is very gentle, but if you have a recent blood clot, DVT, painful varicose veins, or any sharp calf pain, check with your doctor before trying. A quiet revolution, right in your chair. In 2 minutes, you've awakened your inner foundation, your second heart. Now that it's alert, we can build upward. Never underestimate a simple start. Sometimes the smallest motions create the deepest shifts, especially when done with purpose. Ready for step 2? Next, we take that same power into standing. This is where gravity meets your growing strength, and you take back control. Let's rise. Move 2. Standing calf raise. From gravity to strength. Why this builds more than muscle. There's a quiet test your body gives you every day. One that reveals more than any lab result. It's that instant you stand and feel subtly unsure. Maybe a slight sway or a pause before stepping. Maybe you automatically grab a table or wall. You think, it's just age. But part of you wonders, is this how it's going to be? It doesn't have to be. Because within your lower legs is a mechanism meant to resist gravity. A system that, when turned on, can restore that silent confidence you once had when standing tall. This isn't about bulking up or gym workouts. It's about teaching your balance system to switch on when you need it, while standing, walking, or reaching overhead. In the first move, we woke your second heart, the soleus pump. Now, we take that alertness and put it to work in the real world, standing, bearing weight, with clear intention. This next move is where strength meets stability, and more importantly, where you rebuild your confidence from the ground up. How to do it. Stand facing a steady surface like a countertop or heavy chair. Place both hands lightly for support. Don't lean. Feet hip width, toes forward. Shift weight slightly toward the balls of your feet. Slowly raise both heels as high as comfortable. Pause at the top. Feel your calf muscles engaging as they hold your weight. Lower heels back down with control, as if placing something delicate on a shelf. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Tip: do this twice daily. Morning to energize your legs, evening to reduce swelling and reset balance. Why it works. This activates both the soleus and the gastrocnemius, the outer calf muscle. But even more powerful is what happens in your nervous system. Each lift and lower trains the nerves around your ankles, knees, and hips to sense where your body is in space. This is called proprioception. The better your body senses itself, the more automatic your balance becomes. Unlike walking, which only partly uses these muscles, this move takes them through their full range, building lasting strength, pumping stagnant fluid from your feet, sending energy back toward your heart, and training your ankles to manage your weight with precision, not luck. This is how you teach your body to trust itself again. Who should take care? Avoid or adapt if you've had recent foot-ankle surgery, feel dizzy upon standing, have serious balance concerns, or are at risk of falls. If that's you, stick with the seated version from Move 1 and talk to your physical therapist before advancing. From unsteady to grounded, this move looks simple, but its effect is profound. With each intentional lift, you tell your body, I am not fragile. I am rebuilding strength. You're building micro-control and macro-confidence, a foundation that holds up not just your weight, but your life. Next, we'll go deeper, unlocking a support muscle most people never use. This might be the missing piece for lasting steadiness. Ready to go further? Let's dive in. Move 3. Bent knee. Calf raise. Single leg. Activate your deep stabilizer. The hidden muscle that holds you up even when you don't notice. There's a moment most people miss. The moment your body decides whether to stay upright or begin to fall. It doesn't happen during a big step. It happens in the tiny adjustments, shifting your weight, standing on one foot to pull on a sock, stepping onto a curb. If your inner stability system isn't fully online, that's when slips occur. But what if you have a secret muscle deep in your calf that plays the lead role in keeping you upright? It's not the visible calf muscle. That one helps with jumping and speed. The real stabilizer is a deeper, slower endurance muscle, the soleus. And this final move teaches it to fire as designed, so you can move through life with calm strength. We call this the bent knee calf race, but it's more than a lift. It's a recalibration of your balance system. It's where you stop depending on momentum and start relying on muscle intelligence. This is the difference between moving with hesitation and moving with quiet assurance. Let's wake up the part of you that's been waiting to support you all along. How to do it: slow, strong, and mindful. Stand behind a sturdy chair or counter, holding lightly for balance. Shift weight onto your right leg and lift your left foot just an inch off the floor behind you. Here's the key: gently bend your right knee. Not a squat, just a soft, athletic bend. From here, slowly lift your right heel as high as comfortable. Pause at the top and feel the activation deep in your lower leg, closer to the ankle. Slowly lower your heel with full control. Repeat 8 to 12 times on the right, then switch sides. Tip: keep the knee slightly bent the whole time. This shifts work from the surface calf to the deep soleus, your true posture muscle. Why this changes everything. When your knee is straight, your body uses the gastrocnemius, the showy outer calf. Bend the knee, and that muscle steps aside. That forces your soleus, the deep endurance muscle, to take over. Why does that matter? The soleus is made for support, not sprinting. It's full of slow twitch fibers built for long-term stability, resistant to tiredness, crucial for ankle-knee alignment, and tied directly to your balance system. Many people over 60 have a sleeping soleus, not weak, just forgotten. This move reminds your nerves it's still there, still capable, and still ready to keep you steady when it counts. Here's the real insight: you don't necessarily need more strength. You need smarter strength. This is where you develop it. Who should be cautious, avoid, or modify if you have severe balance issues, can't stand on one foot even with support, recent ankle, Tsarnau Achilles surgery, or sharp pain when bending the knee? If unsure, try it with both feet down and a small lift, or check with your doctor first. From wobble to wisdom, you've just done something most people never learn. You switched on a hidden balance muscle, one that supported your posture since you were young, and may be the key to moving with grace and independence in later years. This isn't just about your legs. It's about moving through life with stability, confidence, and command. You've just reclaimed something powerful. What you did today goes beyond 3 exercises. You reawakened a part of your body most don't know exists, an inner muscle that circulates blood, supports posture, and quietly guards your balance every day. That isn't just fitness, that's freedom. At this time in life, it's easy to believe slipping strength is inevitable, that heavy legs, swelling, and unsteadiness are just part of getting older. But today, you showed that small, focused action can shift that path. You didn't need equipment or a gym, just your breath, your attention, and a decision to move. These 3 moves, seated, standing, and deep activation, create a foundation, a personal ritual, a way of saying, I still have a say. My strength remains. I choose to support myself from the ground up. And that's something no pill or gadget can offer. Only you can. If you felt something change today, even a little, drop a comment below and type, "Second Heart Awake." Let's create a community around action, not age, around ability, not limits. Your strength journey didn't stop at 60. In many ways, it's starting anew. Stay steady, stay strong, and always remember, you're not losing power. You're learning how to channel it in new ways.